And welcome back to the Zen Crypto YouTube channel. Welcome back to another market update. So we're going to jump straight in today with Bitcoin being $20,143. So not really a lot to say about Bitcoin. We did have a little bit of a rally yesterday, but nothing major. So we probably went over the 20.2, but that is about it. And with Ethereum, we're probably up $8 in the past 24 hours. So nothing really to report there, $1,358. So if we move down a little bit, we can see XRP there, 49 cents. I do think we reached the 50 cent mark, roughly around there, last night. So we're moving on down. Cardano, 43 cents, not much to talk about there. Matic up 12%, looking good over the past week. Very, very nice to see. Matic's always got some good partnerships. So moving on down, nothing really else is moving. So jump on over to the crypto bubbles. As you can see here, this is the daily. So Link doing quite well there. So Link is trending on Twitter and has been for the past 24 hours. We will get into that. Trust Wallet's going quite well. GMX, which is an Arbitrum platform that basically fell off a cliff last night. We did have a massive ramp up. What I think is happening with this is we'll jump onto right now. So Arbitrum basically are going to be releasing a governance token. It's going to be used on all their different platforms or portals, whatever you want to call them. So basically what you want to be doing is visiting this website here, so airdrops.io, click on the Arbitrum bit, visit the Arbitrum bridge page if you do want to get involved, which will take you to here. What you want to be doing then is connecting your MetaMask wallet, which is going to be your MetaMask wallet, so you go metamask.io, and then you can install from here straight to your browser. So if I click on up there, you can see I've got a MetaMask right there. So you can just install straight to Chrome and away you go. You got yourself a wallet ready to use. So what you want to be doing is loading it up with a bit of Ethereum and basically jumping on over to this and actually playing around with a few of these different platforms. So a bit of lending from Ava, a bit of swapping from Inch. Not a lot on each platform. You don't have to do a lot, just a little bit to prove that you've actually engaged. Node providing with Anchor. NFTs, there's loads and loads of different stuff on here to interact with, but I usually stick with the top couple and just have a play around basically. Try the bit of lending, try a bit of swapping, and you should basically get your Arbitrum tokens when they drop. So we jump on over to this real quickly. So what you want to be doing is transferring your layer 1 to layer 2, so from your Ethereum to the layer 2. Now approve the transaction. So what you're going to be doing is also combining prospectively. Basically what it's saying is interact and bridge with all these different things here. Interact and bridge. So basically bridge currencies from one to another. So maybe you want to click on Inch and we look into Inch. So I do believe Inch is a swapping platform. There we go. So you can swap your ETH for USDT or a multitude of other things there. You can do Badger, you can do Compound, Curve DAO, loads and loads of different tokens. So what you want to be doing is basically using these platforms. Swapping it back, swapping it back, swapping it to different currencies. Badger, you got loads of different ones to go through there. So that's going to be a really interesting airdrop for you guys to get involved in. Another one is going to be this Zen Crypto. So Zen Crypto, this was the one that my mate came up with the other day. Yesterday we were talking about Bacon Sandwich, you might know him. Great crypto influencer. So basically what it's going to be is mintable coins for free. So all you're going to need to do is on the 8th to the 10th of this month, you're going to be wanting to connect your wallet up with your Ethereum and basically minting a few of these tokens. The mint is free, but obviously you have to pay the gas fees. So it's going to be very, very interesting. How many wallets can mint? Infinite amount. What's the difference? So basically jump onto this website and have a little read through. So it's not the most complicated thing to get your head around, but it's going to be a very, very interesting drop when it does come very shortly in the next couple of weeks. So let's jump on over to the Bitcoin chart. As you can see there, nothing much is happening. We did jump around to $20,199 last night. As you can see there, this is the 15-minute chart, but we came down after that. So the RSI is probably looking quite grim. There's no crosses, so I can't see much happening for Bitcoin in the next 24 hours. Maybe a little bit of bouncing action. So let's jump on over to the first thing and the biggest thing we have in the news today. Elon Musk may add crypto payments to Twitter. Interesting. So what people are saying on this one, Crypto Rand basically is saying he's going to add an edit button, cut down on the bots, which we're all hoping for because bots are literally swimming through Twitter, and possibly enable crypto payments. He does say that he's probably going to enable Dogecoin payments. That's why Dogecoin keeps pumping. So Dogecoin, I think, pumped roughly 10% with obviously the resuming purchasing deal of Twitter. So do with that information what you will, guys. Dogecoin is definitely a meme coin, but it does seem to pump every time Elon Musk mentions anything really to do with Twitter or anything to do with the meme coin itself. So he is known as the Doge father for a reason. So I think he probably will add crypto payments eventually, because he did talk about the X Everything application, which Twitter's probably going to turn into the X app. So he does say this on his Twitter, so it's going to be a very interesting one to keep on top of. Ripple X developers tell sad truth about Bitcoin. Not a sad truth, really. I don't know why they've said this. Basically what he's saying is, this woman here saying, the hardest part about my role is trying to explain the difference between Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. He's saying easy. Crypto is revolutionary and provide the concept of artificial digital scarcity. I really like that phrase. Concept of artificial digital scarcity. All the rest are where the actual innovation is happening and business models are forming. So he's not saying that Bitcoin's crap. What he is saying is proof of concept of digital scarcity, but the rest is where the actual business is of innovation is happening. So looking very, very good for the future of cryptocurrencies, because they all have a niche, or lots have a niche. Moving on, crypto trader doubles down on one Ethereum based altcoin, calls it opportunity of a lifetime. So I like this coin as well. This one's going to be Chainlink. So Chainlink is basically going to be the Oracle play for more smart contracts in the future. And what I mean by oracles is basically scraping the internet for reliable bits of information and putting them into smart contracts. That's what Link does. It also has interoperability links with it too. So I do think Swift are starting to use Link as well. So Swift using Link is a very, very big thing. Obviously cross-border payments using Chainlink is going to be massive. So I do think everything's going to be very, very bullish on Chainlink. And for the price it is at the moment, $6 to $8, I do think that's a buying opportunity. I think we could do some serious movements on Chainlink. There's basically, Chainlink is not going anywhere for a long time. It has fantastic partnerships and it's got a fantastic share of the market already. So I am very, very bullish on Chainlink. Here's what crypto billionaire Sam Bankman-Fried thinks about the markets. Have we bottomed? So Sam Bankman-Fried, I used to be a really big fan of. I thought he was doing fantastic things for the crypto industry, until you look a little deeper and you find out that he is not helping the crypto industry. He is helping his own agenda. So basically what he's saying here is the only thing that's going to really drive adoption, where does he say it, is regulatory activities by the US authorities are the factors that could exert the biggest impact on the crypto sphere in the current market. That's what he's hoping for. He's hoping for regulatory clarity because he knows he's on the forefront of regulatory clarity. He hates decentralization. He wants decentralization out and centralization in. So we're not massively fan of Sam Bankman-Fried, and if you use FTX Exchange at the moment, you're probably going to be considered a bit of a Judas. I got to be honest, a bit of a Judas. So moving on, 3 Celsius executives withdrew $50 million in crypto just before bankruptcy. We've seen this happen time and time again with things like Voyager, Celsius. We've seen it with 3 Hours Capital. We've seen it with Terra Luna. Basically, we've seen all these executives just withdrawing money just before the collapse. So they all knew it was going to happen, but still didn't tell anyone about it. So 105 million XRP moved by unknown wallets. So basically what happened is it got moved from, where did it say? So 105 million XRP, 51 million in price, moved between Binance and Bittrex Exchange. I'm not too sure why this was actually moved. We're going to have to wait and see on that one. I don't think anyone is dumping on the market, to be honest with you. I think it's more to do with the Bittrex Exchange actually going to be listing XRP at some point soon. Who knows on that one, because that is a lot of XRP. Bitcoin's hash rate grows 3x despite China ban. So you can see the Chinese ban there, tanking, and we're 3x from that to 3 apparently. 3x growth from the bottom right there. So basically what I think is going on here is basically a lot of the Chinese, the Russian people are moving to Kazakhstan because, energy is very, very cheap in Kazakhstan. So I believe that a lot of Russians are using Bitcoin hashes in Kazakhstan. That's what I personally think. So Bitcoin hacker sentenced to 20 years in prison. Here's what he did. So basically what he was doing was not phishing scams. So basically what they found was nearly $1 million in Canadian currency, 719 Bitcoins, worth a lot of money. So basically what happened was, where was it? ransomware. So what he was doing was he wasn't even targeting actual people and investors. He was targeting things like hospitals, schools, universities, colleges, and even law enforcement and emergency services. Tragic. After successful attack, victims are presented with a ransomware note demanding a Bitcoin payment in exchange for a full decryption of the compromised data. Very, very, very worrying. So ransomware is thick and fast. So make sure you're not getting caught out with this, guys. Make sure you're not getting caught out with this. But they do belong in prison for 20 years, let's be honest. Like, you know, attacking schools and obviously the emergency services is a very terrible thing to do. Polkadot falls to historic lows, very interesting, but increases decentralization. What do you mean by increases decentralization? Let's have a little look, see what we can see there. I don't know where this article actually came from, it just popped up. Okay, we're going to read it anyway, we're going to go into it anyway. Declining volume suggests that a major move for DOT chart is imminent. Okay, yeah, DOT looking quite low from all-time high, along with everything else is at the moment. I can't see the decentralization thing. Very strange. Anyway, let's just move on quickly. As you can see here, this is an interesting one. McDonald's now accepts Bitcoin and Tether payments in a Swiss town. So this is a video there you will see. I'll just play that real quickly. And there we go. Come on. Wow, been a bit slow today. It doesn't like OBS at the same time. So we'll jump on over. And basically they walk into the shop, they buy their food, they walk over to the till, and they actually pay with their phone using Bitcoin. So very, very interesting, but the problem we all talk about is the $5 she spent on a McDonald's meal. How much will that $5 in Bitcoin be worth 10 years from now? So will she look back on this and start cringing because she spent, you know, a couple of $1,000s on a McDonald's meal? So as you can see there, they're going straight through with the Bitcoin and Tether payment system there, entering the address, entering all the wallet information, and there we go, a quick blip. Using a QR code scanner, and it's all done. So looking very, very bullish for the future of cryptocurrency there in terms of payments. I wouldn't personally be paying with Bitcoin. I probably would have gone the Tether route. Swift says it's reached a breakthrough in current CBDC experiments. Mainly due to, it's going to be due to Chainlink, essentially, is what this article is all about. It's about Chainlink being the driving factor between the CBDCs. So very, very bullish there. So that's pretty much all we really have time for today. So if you are following and liking and subscribing, I really appreciate you guys. We'll be live on TikTok very shortly today because I don't have a lot of time to do so. So if you are following on TikTok, make sure to slam that subscribe button and we will be live later on. So if you do want any of my links, make sure to jump on over to the Beacons page there, and you can see YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, MCR Trading, Discord, fantastic Discord, TradingView links, crypto bubbles, and you have a Coinbase link as well. So I would appreciate all the follows and all the shares you can possibly give, and thank you very much guys, and we'll see you in the next video.